Hi everyone, Corrie Thorne coming in to do the channel messages for January. It is the new moon on the 12th and I'm a little bit late. Getting in, but I was very busy. Just put off a big event and you can still get in there. You can still go watch the recordings and it's on Corrie School of Magic. All the information is down below. I think I kind of got finished that conversation in the Aries one. So if you know an Aries or you're watching Aries, then yeah, it's the recordings are still there. So right now I am doing the recorded message for Cancer. I'm kind of jumping back and forth between elements here a little bit, feeling a sense of that there's some earthly sense of grounding, healing, and rooting, being connected to the Mother Earth energy that's coming up for those born in the water sign of Cancer. I feel like the air energy, that's floating around here somehow, and the through the age of Aquarius energy, and also the because we're still in Capricorn energy, that it's like, so you have some air energy here, and I'm not sure how this all works out yet for this reading, but I have some air energy that's right here that's kind of got you some wishy-washy energy. And then I also have the Capricorn grounded practical energy that's kind of trying to say you might have to get over yourself a little bit. So I know that sounds a little bit cold, but that's hard on Cancer energy, but it's like you might have to get over yourself a little bit. And when they say that, they say it in a kind of a bit of a kind of way. So I feel like it's like that whole sense of like um the wisdom of the elders, like that strength and guidance that you need sometimes may seem a little bit harsh, may seem a little bit like, it's like, what the hell, why are they speaking to me like this, or why is this? Because sometimes you kind of slip in energy, and so by slipping in energy you get a little bit too out there and get a little bit wishy-washy. And so the whole truth and where this is coming from is in the thread of this violet flame. And this feels like what we're doing is despair of going to the core of the earth and stepping into some of the depth of our darkness and seeing some of our own actions and behaviors that are still appearing, that are leading, that some of our thought process of what we think is leading our way instead of what we're allowing. Um, a lot of the healing is behind you. A lot of the past is behind you. A lot of the things that you've been feeling is behind you. I'm really picking that up. But I'm picking up the sense of like third eye, but in this strength and guidance. See, this is all the way down the core. I feel like opening your hands and opening your heart to to guidance. Like there's some sense of guidance that you're resistant to a little bit here. And I don't know why, because you have such a limitless ability within your energy, and you have so much that is such a grateful for, thankfully getting you through the last few years as well, kind of like Aries. And but how do I put this? Sometimes some of the happiness feels like a bit of a facade, and there's some like really resistance with it, and I keep moving to the side, like almost like there's a little bit of like, get out of my way, get out of, it's like almost like you're trying to push out of the way, like trying to push me out of the way, or trying to push the energy out of the way, or trying to push something out of the way, and it's like, get out of my way, I can do this on my own. So there's a little bit of like hidden energy in there. And I don't know what, everybody's story will be different, but what's that hidden energy? And I'm telling you, it is shadow energy. It is in the sense of your fear story, something that feels like it's still kind of standing in your way. And I just feel like finding yourself in deep meditation and not looking for a story, not having a story, not having nothing, just silence, just nothing. You don't need nothing right now. And I just feel like that's where it is. And it's like, but because if you want to step forward, We need you to be able to be free, to free yourself of old energy, free yourself of any hurts, free yourself, and to free yourself of feeling like there's all this extra work that still needs to be done, but it's not. It's allowing instead of controlling. And there's areas where allowing is not really happening. And it's opportunity and change. And I just feel like one hand is so you're sitting with the giving and receiving hand. You're receiving love, you're receiving what you need over here, and I just feel like it's like, and there's a lot of energy from your ancestors that's coming in, and I feel like you're being called home or called back for something, and I don't know what that is, but there's just this, like, opportunities will be rising, things will be coming in for you this year. And I know this is not the forecast for the year, this is right now, but there's opportunities coming in for you, but you've got to receive what is right here first, what is right here, what they're trying to give you, and just like embrace this because it's a very colorful. I feel like there's a partnership. I feel like there's just like relationship somehow that's coming in. And it's like if you try to rush in too many directions at once, I feel like you might miss something. And I don't want you to miss these opportunities because these opportunities come with a lot of love. These opportunities come with a lot of light. And see, I knew it. Cut the cords. And I knew this is Archangel Michael kind of coming in and saying there's areas where there's some cord cutting that you still need to go, that you still need to do, because it's like sometimes we're still wearing band-aids, or we're still wearing your attitude is still showing, as the oracle card says, like there's still parts of you that is seeping out, that is still hurts, and still that is still being present. And even though you don't see them, you may think they're your personality, but they're not who you truly are. And so you're being told that it's like there's little things that are showing up, and they're being like sparked, or they're being ignited, like they're being triggered. And it's like, and so um they're opportunities, and you see them as opportunities for self-love, opportunities for change, opportunities to be kinder. And that means also kinder with yourself. I don't mean that you're not a kind person. And so, in order to be kind, I do have glasses. I didn't think I had any. In order to be kind, you must open your heart to the gentle qualities of caring and compassion. This is an area that you do struggle with. As much as you think sometimes you don't, it's an area of focus. Be kind to yourself, have reasonable expectations, and give yourself due praise. In order to nurture the gentle qualities of kindness, cherish yourself. When you do something for yourself, you automatically extend that same energy out to others. Kindness melts barriers of ice around people and re-empowers those who are afraid. So reach out to the lonely, draw out the shy, include those who feel isolated, and comfort the sad. Your reward will be a sense of inner peace. And that's what you need right now: inner peace, warmth, and love. There's parts that are still cold, parts that are still closed off. There is parts that are just still not allowing the flow to come in. I am kind to myself and to others. And I know for myself, I write this about the claim to fame of being the kind person. And I realized what a bullshit story, because I wasn't always being kind to myself. And so even when I was trying to be, even when you're just trying to project that energy of I'm good, I'm fine, I got all this, that I still wasn't being kind to myself because I wasn't being honest to myself. And sometimes we have to be very honest with ourselves of what's holding me from being able to find the value and the opportunity in these moments that are up on me. What am I not allowing in, or what am I resistant to, and what am I trying to push through of my energy, and not allowing this to happen because of something, of a story that's still sitting there. So I'm also asking for a card And it is the card of peaceful perspective. Peaceful perspective in our beautiful pink dress and our shades of blues and purples, more purples. And it's that sense of, that third eye, even her hair has purple. And see the doves? And today Lisa Starr Francis spoke about those doves, letting out the doves and letting the doves drop love in each and every human. You may think they're odd, they're weird, but sometimes the world thinks you're odd and weird. So there's a sense that's still there of judgment and where and who. If you're judging yourself, if you're judging others, you're judging yourself. And so there's a sense of peace that is coming here. Peaceful perspective can be sunrise or sunset. No need to convince anyone. Peace make no need to convince anyone about what your peace should look like. This is a place that a woman can truly sit with love. If today your peace is not in your heart and you're seeking to discover the stillness of calm, then maybe it starts with letting go what holds you for the sorry. I'm trying to read something from a card that I'm not supposed to be reading. I got to go with what the card tells me because I'm trying to read the message that is on the card, but it's not the message. So what I got, and I'm going to stop myself in this moment because I just felt a sense of you're trying to hold strong to the message that came with the original card. And that's not how any of the work happens. This is a divine message, and it's not the message that's in the card. It is the message that comes through when you let go. And so this is the message of let go. This is the message of love. Do you see that light shining behind her? You're looking to find peace in places where peace does not exist. There's places within your heart, places within you where you are cloaking it in the essence that I'm doing this for self-love, but you're doing it for attention. When you let it all go and you treat yourself with the same kindness, respect, that you don't need to be seeking. You need to be allowing, because what you're seeking is taking you farther away from peace. If you start allowing and you let it all go and you let go of yours, you let go of what's holding you, don't even have to know exactly what it is, and you send love out to each and every other human, that what is behind you will be in front of you. And that is that light. And sometimes what is behind you, you also need to leave there. And through the third eye perspective, through allowing yourself to see through the higher self instead of yourself, you will see that the world already seen that you were enough, that you're beautiful enough, that you're already, and it's like, but there's a sense of trying to prove something. There's a sense of something that's taking you away from your peace, and finding that peace really truly is about allowing yourself. So something of you wanted me to read a message that you truly wanted to hear. And I don't know who this is for, but somebody in the Cancer energy, you wanted a message. You wanted something that was going to align to keeping you in the energy that you're in. But in order to be happy, a new peaceful perspective has to unfold. And in order for that to happen, in order for that to come, kindness is the key. And sometimes that's an issue. And that comes with judgment. So I invite you to start a new journey for January and February and kind of get rooted and grounded in honesty and be honest with yourself of what is holding me from living within the peace within me. And that's how you're going to find the harmony. And see, I asked for some validation cards for this. And you got take a step back. Take a step back. You're not going backwards. Taking a step back allows you to trust the wisdom. Trust the wisdom and not the fear stories. Harmony and resolution. And this is true. Aries actually got this card too. And so this is now this beautiful aqua, this beautiful white, this beautiful sense of that higher self, of like allowing yourself to open up to what's coming in the higher self, what's coming there. Because once you start operating from here, if you're operating from ego, this will shut back down. Because there's just that sense that they're not letting you operate and use the names of the divine and say that it is spirit speaking when it's you speaking. And that is not being kind and fair to that energy. And I just feel like what you're being told is that your vulnerability and the freedom and just being able to see that, see yourself, keep going due north to the North Star, to the energy of just recognizing that you're here to just allow life to unfold what is in your divine pattern. Allow life to unfold what is waiting for you. But you have to wait and see. And it's a lot of throat chakra, a lot of like, and I don't mean like speaking more. I feel like it's speaking less, allowing the process. And I definitely got some back energy coming in here. I got some back issues around some of my cancers. So throat. Um, I got throat and lymph nodes, like something right here. Throat, lymph node, um, back, and the bottoms of the feet. So getting rooted and grounded, very important. And also a healing of the root chakra itself. Um, this brings about a peaceful change, but it's peaceful perspectives and seeing your life peaceful and seeing peace in your life, but also learning to speak with peace, also learning to see peace, also learning to see the beauty in an opportunity in the quiet times, and just let yourself sit there right now, because what it's doing is setting yourself free of everything that has held you in the past. Much love and have a beautiful rest of January. And this will following you to February as well. So much love.